cushy cushion.
Yeah.
For the peanut gallery. Oh, I remember. Now I remember. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a dog who's always clockwise spinning, right?
Yes, always clockwise.
Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do at home, I want you to clicker train a spin to the opposite side.
Okay.
So that we can teach her to unwind after she winds herself up like that. Okay? I actually wrote about that many years ago in Clean Run when I wrote an article on foundation puppy stuff about how important it is to teach a dog to spin the opposite direction before stop. We all want to stop the spinning. Why wouldn't you? Yeah. However, what you should actually do is train the opposite spin and then stop. So you got a clicker trick to do.
I do. I'll let you know how it goes. So
You
she
do.
has a start line stay in a normal situation.
Yeah.
I would leave her at the start line.
Yeah.
This doesn't set up for that. So I'm going to try what you suggested.
But are you saying that she does better with a lead out?
She likes
Okay,
it.
then this is how you do a lead out. You leave your dog here and you lead out, but you don't put any obstacles between you. So
Okay,
you're leading out about 6 feet, you still have a lead out, you do exactly what you want to do. You just, as you say, you don't want to be on the other side of one, so you don't go to the other side of one. But you can still have a lead out,
Sit.
okay?
Wait. Yes, I understand. That makes sense.
Alrighty then.
Okay, go. Shoot. Ready, seesaw.
Good.
That's the girl.
Jump.
Tongue jump. Pull. Pull. Right there. The girl comes.
Okay,
Yes.
so she had no idea where to go.
No.
So,
So
let's, we're actually not doing that one, it's this one.
well, that helped. That would have helped.
Yeah.
She was right.
Yeah. So,
Let me take it.
but it was gonna fall apart even after. Let's just say,
Stop.
let's just say that you knew you wanted that jump.
Yes.
This plan is a faulty plan because you don't want that.
Correct.
So here you are at this moment, throwing her off course and then telling her not to take that you just threw her to. So the only solution here to be smooth like we were talking about is for you to have some small degree of independent pulse. You don't have to have independent pulse so that you come over here. That's not really necessary. I mean, it's nice skill, but you don't need that in order to get this done. But what you do have to be able to do is get here first. So that means you have to be, for example, out here. Do you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
And then she'll jump. My take on this is, remember what we were talking about over there? My take on this is, don't jump this on this hand because that's what you would do if you wanted the off-course tunnel. Jump this jump on this hand
Cross much
so
sooner.
that you can, even though it's going to like delay your cross because your poles weren't that independent, you still don't have a problem communicating with the dog. Very complicated word. Communicating with the dog. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's not being sent off course. She's being delayed and she's not going to like it.
No, she won't.
But that doesn't really affect you. What affects you is throwing the dog to the wrong place and then telling her not to take it.
Yep.
That is a serious handling problem.
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this, do you want to talk about the spinning that went here, or do you want to do that first? Because I saw that bug you. I saw your face. Oh, I hate when she does that.
Oh, the spinning between
Yeah. Between
Well, I
the
don't
triple
know.
and the pulse.
I thought she might have, well, I will make her excuse that she hasn't done polls since Springfield, but, or anything else either.
Okay, what you're going to see on tape, you're taping us, right? What you're going to see on tape is you don't even say polls until she's already spun.
Okay, so I need
She
to get the
didn't
word
have,
out faster.
she was not released to the polls when she needed the information. So my actual take on fixing that, I don't know whether she would or would not have gone directly to the polls. If she hasn't done polls in that long, maybe not. But that's kind of like, we're not going to worry about that part. We can't help that part. But what we can do is make a habit of giving information sooner. So she's a good jumper from what I can see. As she's jumping, tell her polls. Do you see what I mean? so she can be looking for them.
Well, let me try
They're
that.
ahead of her. You don't tell the dog an obstacle that's behind them, that's not fair, but something that's within the front 180 degrees, remembering that a dog has better peripheral than we do. You can talk about the poles as she's jumping this jump, and she will learn to look for them and run to them. Likewise, any other obstacle lane. Do you see what I mean? To command sooner,
Yes.
so that she has a thing to do.
Didn't I say that? That was my big problem. I can't spit them out fast enough.
Okay.
All right, so if I start at 4, 5,
Yeah.
and try that with the pole.
I think that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Are you so ready? Ready? Stop. Okay, jump. Jump. Poles. Poles.
Good. Good. Yeah. Very nice. Very good. Praise her, cookie dog. What do? Do you praise her? Do you cookie her, or what? You can't just stand with no information, doing nothing, and giving her nothing. That's not fair. Okay, let me be clear. Getting lost is nothing. We all do it. It's no consequence. But quitting on the dog is a big problem. You get it, Janet? You get it? So, okay, you turned the wrong way and got lost. Like, so what? We all do that. That part's not important. But when you stand there looking at the dog going like this and she has no information, she's going to cry. So, here's what you do when you get lost, I think. And you can modify it, change it, or whatever. As soon as you're lost, you give her a cookie, you say, my fault, and you give her a cookie. It's a my fault cookie.
Yeah.
Okay? And then she'll work with you. But when you, this is what I call quitting on her. She has no information, right? You're in the middle of working, and you quit. So that will drive her nuts.
Yes, it will. It's not hard to
So
drive
you
me
just
nuts.
pay her. You just pay her.
Yeah.
And then it's like, good job, nice. And then she's off duty while you think about it, and she can relax.
All right.
All right, so those were nice polls, by the way, very nice polls, and very worthy of paying for it. So she's doing good work.
She is doing good work. But
Okay.
I still got the spin, even though I thought I said it really fast.
You did. So you've been doing it wrong for a long time, and you do it once right, and now you're going to get pissy because she still did it wrong. No. I just want to be clear on what's expected. Okay. So
Bad, Janet, bad.
So you did do it correctly, and it will smooth out as time goes on.
Okay. All right.
She doesn't believe you yet.
No, she
She
doesn't.
doesn't believe you yet. But as you consistently, it's like parenting, right? Just because you do it right doesn't mean the kid's going to be perfect now. But it's going to get perfect. Okay? You have a
girl,
plan.
Banu.
It's long term. One rep, we just finished saying, one rep doesn't really mean anything. So,
All right, let me try that a bit
All right.
one more time.
Okay.
Banu, go. Jump.
Good.
Come jump.
Pulse.
Poles. Good girl.
Look at those poles, huh?
Good.
Very nice poles.
Girl.
Very pretty.
She definitely cut down on the spinning.
Yeah.
The first time she did it like 5 times, and then she did it
Yeah,
once.
I think it was super.
So
Okay, so thank you for telling her that. She's probably still pissed because she's gone once. Okay, so Miss Janet, this is really good. This is really nice. You're doing good work. So we're going to talk, before we talk about what to do in the polls, because I'm going to try to make you a little bit more independent. Her polls are lovely. There's no reason you can't get further away. I think that has to be the goal. Whenever you're training a dog that's this powerful, you're going to have independent performances, right? There's no other way. I don't care how fast you are. You're just a human. Dogs are fast. Humans are slow. So you're going to need a head start. You're going to have some independent performance so you can go in a different direction while she's, for example, weaving, but anything. Do you get it? And you're going to have to start moving sooner than you are. It's not about running faster. It is when to move. So you waited right here for her to jump. Wait till you see the tape. Come jump, you say. And now you want to go that way. Do you see what I mean? So I wouldn't even bother with come jump. I would just say jump while you're walking to the poles. Do you see what I mean? So start walking sooner. In other words, remember we were talking about with Kelly on the seesaw, setting the line. in a timely manner. So you have to begin setting the line before you start telling her what to do. And you're kind of saying, come jump. I want to make sure, I want to see you jump before I tell you the next thing. I want you to change the order so that you're in effect, not verbally, but with your body language, you're telling her the next thing prior to telling her what to do. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You get it? So, well, I think you can trust her to get this triple. You don't have to stand here and say, come jump.
You don't think she's going over there?
No, I do not. Well, let me say, she's much more likely to go over there with you standing here than with you moving correctly.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
So moving correctly is way more important than telling her what to do. Promise, promise. Motion is so powerful. So I'd like to have you, now that I know what you're worried about, she didn't even look at that.
Okay. Banu,
But if she had looked at that, come jump wasn't really going to save it. Moving that way is what's going to save it.
all right.
Come jump is going to buy you that jump because you haven't set the line. So come jump, and now you want to move. My dog would have been over that jump in a heartbeat. So the line goes to the poles, right? It's not about obstacles. Your dogs, both your dogs, same boat. The obstacles are nicely trained. It's not about the obstacles. It's about lines.
Right.
And a line is a sequence of obstacles, right?
Banu, what are you doing?
Looking for cheese.
Banu, stop it.
Well, what do you want her to do? Stop. Put her on a down then. Stop is not a thing to do. That's a thing not to do. Put her on down stay if you don't like what she does. You're letting her bug you about stuff that's not her fault. What do you want her to do? She's just entertaining herself and
She is
hanging with us.
entertaining herself.
Many dogs would just go to a corner and be looking for mice. So she actually wants to hang with you.
She does. You're right, Julie. I could say, you're right, Julie, all day.
Okay,
All
so,
right.
so let me ask you, this is a serious question
Yes,
then,
ma'am.
because I want you to be happy. What did you want her to do right then? You didn't want her doing that, okay? Don't
I
do
was
that.
just afraid that because she was sniffing, she was looking for a place to pee or something.
Ah, okay.
Although I don't think
I
in my
understand.
heart she really was.
Okay, now I understand. Thank you for explaining.
It was just her posture.
Okay,
Maybe
so
that's
now
all.
it's very simple. You can either slip a lead on her, or you can have her lie down, do a down stay. Or sit stay, I mean, whatever people, I prefer down stay. So either one of those is fine. So thank you for explaining, now I understand.
Down. 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 Good. All the way.
Good. Yeah, I think you might want to train that.
Just stay there for a minute.
Well, I'll tell you, since Colt's seizures, he has no stay. And I really didn't realize until I didn't have it how much I use that stay. Like, it just drives me nuts that the second I put him, the second I walk away, he's
Pop back up.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm trying to train it back again, but boy, it's tough not to have it. You don't have it either. Neither do I. I sympathize with you.
Okay,
Anyway, so a downstay stops,
Forward motion.
that. Well, yeah, let's say, yeah. And then you won't worry about what she might do, right, in her off time. Because thank you for thinking about the turf. I appreciate that, actually. So let's try this. We're going to send over 4. And as soon as you see her commit, what does commitment look like? I think commitment would be her front end lifts off the ground. She's committed, right?
And I'm going to go.
And you're going to go. Yeah, and I think the way I'm describing it, you're not in a rush because you're in plenty of time. So you're going to send her and you're walking. You're walking, okay? I don't think you have to say, come jump. I think this is the obvious. Maybe I'm wrong. She'll tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to worry about it. And then it's poles, right? So
Yeah.
in other words, the line to the poles makes sense because of the way you have said it in
Yes.
plenty of time. Okay?
Okay,
Okay.
let's see if we can do that.
Yeah. Good. Okay, you're gonna need to throw her. My dog wouldn't go either. You gotta throw her. Yeah, go. Good. Pulse. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh my God. Awesome. Cookies. Yay. Enjoy.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was super.
No spin.
It was a beautiful thing.
That was good, that really
Really
worked.
gorgeous. Way cool.
So is always turn now? I don't wanna-
Yeah, does that work for
I don't
you?
wanna-
Doesn't matter. Keep going. It's fine. Izzy can wait for another couple minutes if you want to try this section.
Well, it's this part I can't figure out how I'm gonna get there,
Okay, well,
so.
the only way to do that. Good job, Janet. Good job, Janet. Good for you. Yeah. Good for you. And if you do, since she hates it so much, if you do the down, exactly what you're doing right now, if that is the consequence for the nonsense spinning,
It may stop, because she
might
hates this
stop,
more.
but she doesn't like that downstay thing.
Not anymore, she doesn't.
So, we'll see. I mean, check it out.
Yeah, that's a
Right?
good
That's a
point,
pretty
too.
good consequence. And exactly the way you did it. Look at it on the tape. You weren't mad at her. You didn't react in some sort of agitated way. You just said, oh, clearly you're spinning, which always means you need to lie down, right? And she's gonna go, oh, bummer.
Yeah, really, oh, bummer.
That would be good, though. That would be good. Okay, so the answer to this jump, remember, is that she jumps this jump on this hand. And I would say give her a cookie right here, because she's not gonna like that at all.
No, she's not.
But it's probably the only way you're gonna get that done, because she doesn't have any pin and pulls yet. Is that correct?
She doesn't. I think she doesn't like me moving away.
Right, and that's what you would
And
have
I need to do
So-
it here.
So, separately you'll train. I don't think you have to get all the way over to there, but you have to get about halfway if you're really gonna make this line fast.
So let me insert her in the poles and
Yeah.
see if I can do it. I may be completely
Well,
wrong.
don't go all the way though. How far are you gonna try to go?
As far as the cross, just, or you think
Like-
just here even?
Mhm, I do because I think from what you're saying, the probability of her staying in the poles all the way to the end with you on this side of the jump is close to 0. So that's not a good test.
Okay,
Do you
so
see
just
what I
let me
mean?
get here.
I think it should be 75% probability before you just throw it out there and see what happens.
Okay.
So you don't want to do something you think is going to fail. Even 50-50 is not good odds. In other words, you won't be training what you want.
Right.
You'll be failing. That's not good for either of you. So I think you might have a 75% probability if you're here. Do you agree with me? You're about halfway.
Yes.
So then I would say, pay her and enjoy it. And in other words, you're testing that we think she could do. So pay her so that she's like, yeah, I stay in all the way to the end. And then we'll do it with the front. You good? You good? You got cheese to spare?
I do have cheese to say more as well.
Cool. All right.
You ready? Poles.
Good.
Ooh. No. No, you can only then you can only enter from the proper way, and you know that. Then poles.
Good. Nice. Good, Janet. Right. Okay. Good.
Good
Good.
girl.
Good. Good. Okay. So I think that was pretty good. You didn't go very far away,
No, I didn't.
but you did get. I saw it. You got it. So you were about a third of the way. That's okay with me. But to me, that says the fact that you didn't go halfway means you can't.
I
go
wasn't
halfway.
confident. Well, I wasn't confident that I could.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I like that reaction. That you're like, I don't want her to fail. I want her to be successful. And I'm completely agreeing with that. So that's why I won't let you go over there. Like that's not fair. Right?
Right, it's not fair to her.
Yeah, right, exactly.
All right, then.
Yes.
See what we can do.
All right, so, Janet, this time we're gonna try it.
Okay.
So you're gonna go wherever it is you think you need to go. I believe you. So go with your instincts, but don't turn around.
Okay.
Stay this way because that's your jump.
Yes.
The thing is, you're gonna come out of the poles on this hand, but you're gonna jump this jump on this hand. She's gonna go, what the fuck? She is. She will not like it. We know that. But we're gonna make it worth a while. I want you to have cheese in your left hand. So you'll be like this, she'll be and you'll come around like this. In other words, you know where you're going. She doesn't. That's why she's mad.
Yeah.
And you cheese her right here. She doesn't need to be paid for a tunnel. She needs to be paid for this steering, which is tricky. Does that make sense? Okay. You good? You can't see her face on the camera.
No.
She's not.
Is she rolling her eyeballs? It's the eyeball roll.
That's good. Good. You got it, Janet. You got it.
Right here, go.
Good.
Pull.
Good job. Go, Janet. Good job. Yep. Okay, but I'm not sure what that was when she was at pole number 9.
Trying to get this thing in the right order.
Oh, let her read. Let her read. Don't bug her. It's about you going with your feet to where you're supposed to go, but you're continuing to support. Like you can't do that. Right. That. So I gotta move. Oh, you're good. You're good actually. It was going fine.
It was going fine. Okay.
You've already got the cheese in your left hand, right? You're all set, Janet. You're all set. Yep, you're good. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Left hand. Front cross, please. Front cross, please. God damn it.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. God damn it.
So that's okay. But what I want to point out to you, she's not mad, right? She got her cheese. She got paid. So we're talking about what to do, but she's not upset because you paid her. So no. That's what the problem is.
I've got to come all the way
Now's
over
the
here.
front.
Now.
Yes. The only thing I want to, that's correct. The only thing I want to change is I don't want her to jump on this hand. Why? Because then she'll go in that tunnel.
Yes.
I want you to change hands before the jump, and now cheese her. Yep, that's it. And you'll be walking toward the tunnel, and we're walking, and we're walking.
And we're walking.
Okay, get your cheese ready. Get your cheese ready.
You know I have it.
Yeah, we're not trying to fool her. Good job, Janet. Very nice. Okay. That's okay. Get your cheese hand ready. You'll see it on the tape. I'm very glad that you're taping. Good job, Janet. Left hand over the jump. And now front cross and cheese. Yeah, you got cheese. Yes, cheese.
Good girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
That was excellent. Excellent. Good.
Okay,
You
yes.
get it?
Yes,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah. That's all right. That's what we're here for. Cool. Very cool.
Okay.
Okay, next victim.
Next victim.
That was excellent.